Pakilinaw nga po, ano po bang ipapatupad dyan sa Cebu City?
Sa city.
Sa city mismo. May mask,
I want
walang
to
mask?
clarify po.
Opo.
I have to clarify. Kasi yung province, iba yon sa highly urbanized city yung Cebu City.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So practically, they have another sovereign. Kami naman, ang jurisdiction namin is Cebu City.
Yes, sir.
Now, in other words, sa Cebu City, yung decision namin by consensus ng convergence, we still would like to have yung face mask being observed.
Mandatory pa rin, sir, yung pagsusuot kahit na sa mga outdoor areas.
Yung sinasabing mandatory, yung talagang, kasi pag hindi mo sinusuot, hindi ko naman binibigyan ng directive yung mga police. Hindi naman yun ang priority ngayon sa City of Cebu. Kung hindi yung crime against property, against person, at saka when it comes to health concern, we have shifted to dengue. We have shifted to dengue. But it doesn't mean we are not pursuing to continue yung vaccination kasi yung advocacy namin, vaccination is the way to liberation. So yun pa rin ang ano namin, yung keeping our, shall we say, focus on all these things, particularly vaccination, the way to liberation.
Sir, we of course we do acknowledge what you were saying na talagang ibang-iba iba ang patakaran sa probinsya, iba siyempre ang sa highly urbanized city like Cebu.
Yeah. We have commonalities when we talk about one Cebu island, then there is also one Cebu province at saka one Cebu United Action.
Yes, sir.
When you talk about the time politically on BBM Sara, we were operating as one Cebu island. Then we also highlighted one Cebu province, and then we talk about one Cebu. That was the political, shall we say, dimension.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to matters like where we are right now, being a highly urbanized, a convergent place for people to be at, especially Cebu City, kasi we are the shipping capital more or less in the country. So, pumapasok yung lahat ng mga passengers, we all will end up in Cebu City.
Yes, sir.
But they will go to Lapu-Lapu, they will go to Mandawi, and all part of the province. Kaya yun nagkakaiba talaga. But the governor, I should say, should not be much argument about it when this is all about us knowing our terrain better than anyone, not even the national, having to have the expertise what is happening in the local government. Saka meron naman kaming local government code din.
Yes, sir.
At saka yung constitutional provision of autonomy. Kaya ito, I wish this will be put to an end kasi papasok na yung mga legality, papasok na yung mga, it doesn't mean and it doesn't look good for governance.
Yes,
People should not be confused.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'd like to ask you, sir, of course, importante yung nuancing nun I suppose importante yung nuancing na because Cebu City is a hub,
Yes.
hub in the region, dagsaan ng mga tao yan, so importante nga naman for you to make sure na hindi kakalat yung hawaan dyan sa Cebu. Pero sir, as a matter of principle lang not as a matter of health, pero as a matter of principle, do you think that Governor Garcia is within her rights when she insists that mas matimbang ang autonomy ng local governments at mas may timbang lokal na ordinansa versus yung IATF at yung mga executive orders?
Alam mo, I do not want to be the Supreme Court. But as a lawyer, I'm a lawyer
Yes, sir.
If it is constitutionally protected, yung local autonomy, hindi mo madidisregard yan. Hindi mo talaga madidisregard yan. Saka, papasok na naman, yung law, is there a law creating IATF? Or is it only on the basis of an emergency power?
Yes, sir.
Ano yung emergency power? It was more of calamity funds. Para you can utilize calamity funds That's why there must be an emergency power and even declaration of emergency. Kagaya namin, I have to declare when I was the vice mayor and then did it in the Sangguniang Panglungsod. We declared the state of calamity, we declared the state of preparedness, and we also declare the state of emergencies. And once these are being declared, we can now go back to what funding or funds we can utilize. Yung mga ganun, yung mga intricacies dyan eh.
Yes, sir.
Hindi naman po pwedeng we have to be quarreling whether there's a national law creating IETF or what law IETF is basing upon their mandate. Ang pinaka-importante ngayon, it is already the liberality. Ako po, last February 24, as mayor of the city government, having already a record of, by now, we are already 900,000 individual vaccinated. Kaya nag-declare po ako ng freedom. Ibig sabihin, di na yung mga lockout, yung mga masyadong stringent yung mga requirement. Basta yung sinasabi ko, shared responsibility. Huwag lang kalimutan yung Wuhan. I think narinig mo yung Wuhan ko palagi sinasabi dito. Yung wash your hand, use your face mask, have your temperature check, avoid crowded places, never touch your face, mouth, eyes, nose. That nonetheless, I mean, we are already opening up our economy. But we should not also be oblivious that we have to continue being prudent in our observant yung minimum health protocol requirements. Para just and when we will not be faulting each other.
Yes, sir. Sir, pero I hope you don't mind, but reverting back to my question kanina, like you said nga po, abogado nga po kayo eh.
Yes.
Sa huli po, paano nga ba? How should the local governments look at kung gaano karaming kanilang kapangyarihan na magdesisyon on their own?
Of course, when you talk about local autonomy, that is a constitutional provision and it occupies a higher level of respect. It cannot be ignored po. Yun talagang pag umaabot na sa Supreme Court, talagang local autonomy ang position ko nga ngayon. With the new president, we would wish yung full autonomy kasi marami pang hindi na-devolve eh. Dapat you have already the full autonomy, it would be better for the national government because we in the local government unit, we know better our terrain. Morning and afternoon po kami lumalabas within our terrain and therefore we know where we are.
Ayun. So you're saying, sir, dapat yung LGU nang mag-decide when it comes to sa policy?
Definitely by now, alam mo ba si Alelito? By now, we call it evidence-based, scientific-based. Pinaka-importante yung talagang anong situation sa lokal. Kung ako lang, kaya ako nakadeclare ng freedom with shared responsibility, it is on the basis na talagang herd immunity na kami over and above. We were targeting 700,000. Pero ngayon, 900,000 over na yung na-inoculated namin.